Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. Terry Nicole here. How you guys doing? I hope you are doing well. I'm doing well. I know, right? I know. I was here this morning. Yeah. It's now afternoon, but then I realized when Didi came on, Budget and Didi came on, that I don't really come on here. It should be like 1, I think, or something like that for my West Coast people. So I'm gonna come back on, and plus I got some things to talk about. Okay. Um, it has been a rough week. And I was gonna wait and talk about it tomorrow, but then I was like, I really just don't want to start off tomorrow on like these kind of vibes. I don't want to start off tomorrow on these kind of vibes. So I figured y'all can watch it later, y'all can watch it tomorrow, y'all can watch it whenever. But I know I just want to finish my Sunday. I look different because I was dressed to go out earlier and the rain just kept on falling and I really just wasn't feeling it. I literally went to go put on shoes to go outside and it just started pouring and I took it as a sign to get my butt right back in the house. So I put my house clothes on and my biking shorts back on and I'm back in the house. I went, I got something to eat, go check on my dad because he's been home. He's not feeling well. And then I came back upstairs, was watching HTV, and I was like, let me chat to my people real quick. Yeah, and get it on, and get the life update done. Hey, Yanni. I know. Hey, y'all, again. But if you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. Hi, Yanni. Yanni says hi. And thank you, Mo. She said I look pretty, girl. I just put the hair up. I was getting warm. And yeah, and I put on my house clothes. Hi, Jerica. How you doing, girl? How you doing? Where am I going? I look the same as I did this morning. All I did was change into my gym shirt. I believe in yourself. This is my gym shirt and some biker shorts. That's all I got on. And I just put my hair up because I got hot. Thank you. Welcome back. So I just wanted to do earlier we were trying to figure out financial stuff. Now I'm just gonna go over some life stuff. And we need to make plans for this weight loss stuff. Yeah. Okay, so let's start off with the beginning of the week. Now, I was fine. Jerica says pink is my color. Thank you. I actually used to hate pink growing up. Hated it. But now I went through a phase where I really liked salmon, which was a form of pink, and now I really like blush pink. So it definitely grew on me, but it took some time. Okay, so life updates. My week started off pretty good. Work. Let's start with work. So work's still doing all right. It is interesting because it is a startup. So with startups, there's a lot of uncreated processes and rules. And then it becomes kind of hard because it's like, I don't usually function very well in chaos. And there are some people who really function well in chaos. I'm the type of person that likes processes and procedures. I like to know what I'm doing. I'm very organized in that way. And sometimes I feel like it's not. But on the other end, I feel like people, they are trying. Like they are trying to create processes and things like that. So that is also great. Work. It is a temp to hire position, you guys. So this is my thing. What I'm starting to notice is a lot of people have been temping for a very long time. And I have never been in a temp to hire situation where the temps were temps this long. I've always went into a temp to hire situation and within 3 to 4 months, I was hired. I've never not been hired for a position and I've never had to wait a really long time to be hired. So it's a little alarming that there are temps that have been there for 6, 8, 12, 24 months and are still not hired. I don't know whether it's the Georgia state of mind and everybody's just real slow or they're just happy to have what they have, but it's not my New Jersey state of mind because in my mind, I have to think about buying a home, like what that's going to look like, saying you're a temp. Is that going to fare well for me? Benefits. Like, I'm getting older. I want benefits. I'm not married. I'm not on somebody's benefits. I'm not on my parents' benefits. I need my own benefits. Thankfully, through the temp agency, I can get some, but they're minimum. And if I'm going to go to work every day and bust my hump, which I do because I don't play about my work, like, I'm going to go and work. I'm going to work. I'm going to need some benefits, like, eventually. And 401k, I'm not even sure they have a match, but still, something pre-tax would be great. And I'm not about to like wait for people to do it. So I'm going to also find out through the temp agency if they have a program, or through my Fidelity if I have a program, because I'm getting a little too old not to be putting it in my 401k. Okay. So those are my concerns with the job right now. But overall, I had to wait, and y'all know the Greek card issue. I had to wait, and I was just so grateful to get it. So I'm still grateful to have a job, and grateful to making money and being able to save towards my goals and doing that. So I'm just gonna pray on it and thank God, and just tell him to go forward ahead of me and show me if there's another way. Other than that, it's just gonna have to get up, go to work until we figure something else out. So that's how the job is going. As far as life is going, you guys, if you saw my last live, my best friend called me on Wednesday, and she left a message because I was on the phone with my cousin who had good news about his like apartment search thing. And I was like, I didn't want to cut him off, but I thought it was weird that my best friend was calling me before I got out of work. And she left a message. She said, call me back. It's not good. And I kind of already knew in my head. She's very private, so I won't give too much information on it. But bottom line is that my best friend's brother died. And he was my age. So it automatically just was like, wow. Like, she had to ask me if I was still on the phone because I had no words at first. So I was like, like, you had to let it process. I was really numb the first day. And to make it worse, on like Tuesday, my dad had checked himself into the hospital. I think it was Tuesday. I'm pretty sure it was Tuesday. He had checked himself into the hospital because he was feeling pain, like on his side, on his left side or whatever. And so he was worried it was heart, because my dad has like stents, and he has had a heart, like heart issues. He's got cholesterol, blood pressure, diabetes, everything you can think of that you're not supposed to have, he has. So, hold on, the sun was trying to come out. We're not trying to miss that good sun. So he checked himself in. So now I was already worried about him from Tuesday, because I'm like, Lord, what's going on? Because he's a dude, y'all. Like, guys do not check themselves in the hospital. Guys do not go to doctors. So if he went to the hospital, he was in pain. So he was in, and so we called, and he was like, yeah, they did the EKG. He was fine with the EKG. They did a CAT scan. He had to do a stress, and they kept him. They kept him the day because they said his blood pressure was too high. I mean, high. So like they kept him, monitored him. Then it came back with a CAT scan saying that he had an aneurysm in his aortic valve. It wasn't big enough for them to like do rush surgery or anything, but it was enough for them to say he now had to see a cardiologist every 3 months. So now he's got a cardiologist. You guys, I did not realize how much medicine my dad was taking. He has like a list that is about 13 to 14 medicines long. I did not even know that you could take more than one blood pressure medicine. I was like, I didn't even know that was a thing. So I was like, oh, okay. I mean, once you're there, you just have to try and do better. But on his part, I will say that he is trying. He's lost so much weight, and he's trying to do better. He definitely eats better. So, you just take your losses and you try and do better. That's all you can do. So there was that he didn't get out for 2 days because they kept him another day because his blood pressure was still high. He's complaining they're not giving him enough food. I'm like, that's the correct portion, Daddy. That's the big plate you're used to eating is not it. Okay? You're going to have to learn to self-correct. So then he gets home, and my mom, who's a nurse, she's like, oh, let me see where it's hurt. And turns out he has some like rash there. It's a whole nother thing. So now my mother's like, Lord, you better not be in the house with COVID. Because then he got a fever. He got a fever and he couldn't keep anything down. Like he was nauseous and he had an appetite, but everything he ate didn't stay down. Or while he was eating, he just was like, it's blah. He could taste it, but he didn't want it. So my mom's like, we're taking you for a COVID test. He's like, I don't got COVID. I'm not going to get COVID. I said, well, you going, because I will pull you up out of here because grandma's here. And she's old. Like, we don't need her to get sick. And I have a blood pressure issue. I don't need to get sick. My mother has blood pressure issue. We all got underlying issues up in here. You ain't trying to get us sick. So we got him to go to urgent care, and he went and took his COVID test yesterday. While we waited, they did the rapid 15-minute test, and he's negative. Thank you, Jesus. Because I'm like, I'm not looking forward to go take a COVID test, because if he's positive, then all of us have to go take it. And then we all have to go quarantine and blah, blah, blah. It worked out. He was negative. We're fine. He has something else. But because his fever is gone today, I took his temperature when I left y'all, and he was down to like 98.5, but he still not doing good with like the food. But I think that's a part of whatever they said he had, like some kind of stomach virus situation. All right, so Jesus. So that's him. And then my coworker's grandfather died that same Wednesday. And another coworker's cousin passed away that Thursday, I think. It was a tough week. I was just like, yo, but the thing is that I'm going to tell y'all right now, I'm going to get on the scale for Monday for my weigh-in, but I can tell you I've gained weight. First of all, let's talk about, now that we've talked about what just happened all the way in life today on that kind of level, let's talk about weight loss. Let's just go right into that, because that's going to be... I weighed in Monday, and I was like at 277 point something. You guys, I got on the scale on Tuesday, and I was at 280 something. I got on the scale 280. How I go from 277 to 280 in one day, I don't know. And then I got on the scale this morning and was at 283 point something. So I'm going to get back on again tomorrow. But I can tell you right now, the numbers have went up. I don't know how I gained like 6 pounds in 1 week, but I will say that being that I am an emotional eater, this whole week went to shit. Like, I literally, wait till you see all the charges on my card. They're for food. They're for food. I had Zaxby's. I had this. What? Why is Star appearing on the dollar bill? Get off my channel. I don't have time for you right now. And so, aggravate me. So, what was I saying? Oh, so I ate my feelings. Like, I was trying not to stress, and I consider myself not stressing. Like, I'm not a stressed person, but instead of stressing, I eat. So I ate fast food like every day, and my fasting schedule was all over the place. It was not good, but I did not expect to gain like 6 pounds. That sounds ridiculous to me. And I was doing Squattober challenge. I did not cheat on that. I've been doing Squattober every single day, but I'm also finding out that that's not enough for me. It's funny because I feel like I did Zumba this morning because I was like, no, we need to start over. Like, we need to get a real plan. I don't know why y'all did not say to me, Tara, oh, you can't just say you're going to do better. You need a plan, because y'all should know me better than that. I should know me better than that. But y'all need to start checking me when I talk craziness, okay? Because we know I can't do that, okay? So we're going to talk about a weight loss plan as well. But let me finish giving y'all my updates, because all of that death and stuff that happened, especially my best friend's brother, really hit me hard, because he was my age, and then my dad in hospital hit me hard, because a lot of his stuff can become my stuff. Like, it's already bad enough I'm on blood pressure medicine. I don't want cholesterol medicine. I don't want diabetic medicine. I hate hospitals. Like, I don't want to do all that. And I have to get this weight off. It is important to me, because then I also was thinking, like, my best friend, I love her to death, and I don't want her to lose me. Like, that sounds weird, but I don't want to be the one to put her through any more stuff. She's lost enough people. So it's tough. So I'm going to have to make a plan, and I'm going to tell y'all what I think I'm going to try, and you guys are going to be like, what? Because I'm not as to the point where I want to do weight loss surgery. Y'all, I'm not condemning anybody who does it. I actually have a family member who has done it. They're very small and they're keeping up with it, and I'm so proud of them. But I've had enough surgery in my lifetime to last me a lifetime. I don't want another one, and I just don't want it. And I don't blame anybody. And if it comes to the point where my doctor's like, you have to have it or you're going to die, then maybe that's when I'll do it. But outside of that, no. But I do have another plan, and we'll talk about that. But let's lighten it up a little bit, and let's talk about this dating stuff. Oh, y'all. So it was so funny. There was a guy that I think I met when I was out. It's going to be weird. Like, that's 2 times when my mother was involved. So we were out at Big Lots, and we were looking for the dresser when I was still looking for the dresser. And this guy was in there talking to us and showing us stuff or whatever. And my mom was like, he had like a mask on, but it was like a picture of his face on the mask. And she was like, oh my God, that's so funny. That looks so realistic. Oh my God. He was like, I know, right? He's like, thank you. He's like, I actually look better under here because on this mask I didn't have a shave. And he pulled down his mask to show his face. And I think I said something slick like, oh yeah, you do look better without it. And I just walked away. I paid no attention to it. Y'all, when I go places, I don't pay attention to people. I don't. Like, I be so much on a mission, I guess, because in my mind, I'm not really trying to like meet anybody right now because I shut my dating app off. Do y'all hear my daddy calling me? Yes? Please hold. Did you call me? Did you call me? Did someone call me? Yeah. I'm doing something, so what would you like, sir? You doing something? Yes. What if you doing something you can't help? No, can't help you. No, yes, Grandma. What? I'm sorry. That was my uncle calling me. Y'all pray for me. I need a house. It's insane in here. So I don't even know if y'all can hear that. Anyway, so I'm sorry. So that was like so weird because that went off and we went off in our world and we were looking for other stuff on the app before I shut it down. Like, I didn't shut it down, but I like hid my profile because I couldn't deal with it. It was too much. And I was so into work trying to get my life together. That person, like, I was talking to him and I was like, oh, he kind of looks familiar. And he was saying about where he worked. And I was like, really? And then he said where he worked. And I was like, which one? And he was like, oh, over there in blah, blah. I was like, oh, no, that's so funny. I think I've met you. But he's like, really? So, okay. So eventually, like, we talk on and off, just whatever, casual conversation. So I was actually there the other day as being like 2 days ago. And I was like, oh, there is again. But he was with people. And I was like, I'm not that person. Like, I'm not going to roll up on you at work. Like, hey, you remember me? How you doing? No, that's not my style. And so I was like, I text. He's watching football. And so I text. Oh my God, so loud. I text and I was like, oh, I just saw you at work, but you look like you're busy. Blah, blah, blah. He's like, oh, you should have came and talked to, or he's like, oh, where are you now? You should come by. I was like, I'll come by later. Like, because I had to go get snacks anyway. I'll come by later. So long story short, I met him. Like, actually, like, met him outside. Hey, how you doing? Blah, 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 this and that. So I wasn't there long. It started raining, but he was cool. But you ever meet somebody and like you think the first time you met them they were like attractive, and the next time you met them and you're like, okay. You're like, okay, you're all right. Okay, you're all right. Like, he's still cute, but he was, I don't know. It might have been a combo of the meeting, like where we met up, whatever. It was okay. So then he was like texting, he was like, oh, you're prettier in person, you know, we should definitely hang out, blah, 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 blah. But to me, he's like one of those people that are like talk a lot, but don't really do a lot. So, and I'm never pressed. I'm like, yeah, okay. Like, I'm like, sure, yeah, you let me know when you have time. If you don't let me know, I'm not bothering you. So moving on to number 2, again with mommy. It's so weird. We were in Marshall's looking for like sheets for a twin bed or something. And we were just looking in general at first. And my dad was like, oh, I need these sheets for blah, blah, blah. So I was like, oh, I know where those are. I was like, mommy, follow me. So I start to walk. You guys, when I tell you, no lie, when I walk into stores, I do not say nothing to people. Like I'll say hi if, you know, you say hi to me, but I'm like not looking. I'm just on my mission, looking at stuff, and I'm strolling. And that was the day I had my little cute dress on with the belt. The day I showed y'all my outfit of the day, and that's what I felt like looking like that day. So I was like, you know, I'm walking, doing my thing, rolling down this cart, waiting for my mother to show up. I get to the aisle with the daggone sheets, and all I hear is, "Excuse me, miss, excuse me," behind me. And I look, and it's not my mom, but it's some guy. And I'm like, huh? Like, that's not, I'm like, yeah, you talking to me? He's like, I've been following you, trying to catch up with you this whole time. Da, 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 da. I was like, okay, all right, okay, what? Yes. Like, how can I help you? Oh, you look like such a nice lady, blah, 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 all the day. And it was awkward because my mom now comes in the aisle behind him as she's looking at the sheets, and she's looking at him, talking to me. I'm awkwardly over there like, and he doesn't have a clue until he turns and he sees me like look over his shoulder, and he realizes that she's there, and he starts to like get real nervous talking. It was just a disaster. But overall, he was a nice guy. He does talk. I did give him the number. I was like, okay, I need you to give the number, and then I need you to go because this is awkward. And he took the number and he left off. And I was talking to him on and off, but I don't really know. And then last but not least, there was this guy that I talked to like all the time. And I met him on the app, and I thought I didn't like him the first time I talked to him because he kept saying like he's like I'm like, can you complete a sentence and not say I'm not sure if it was him though, because on the text message, like every day. So when you talk about consistent, and he's funny, but he's an Aquarius, and I'm a Virgo, and I don't know how that match works. I know that's weird, but I know that I don't know. Like I think that's gonna be weird. Either way, very consistent, very funny, always checks in. He's like cool as hell. So the other day, that same day actually, as Big Lads, I was talking to him virtual on the duo thing. And I was like, wow, he looks better on video. Like, I thought he was okay in the picture, but he looked mean as hell. Like, this dude's gonna be a serial killer. But in real, like, on video, he was cute. And I was like, oh, okay, let me find out. What's wrong with you? How tall are you? He said he was 6 feet. I was like, 6 feet in boy term, girl term, whatever. But he was nice. Like, it was a nicer surprise. But I did ask him about budgeting today. He was like, he doesn't budget. I was like, huh? And he was like, he doesn't really need to because he doesn't spend excess money. So I'm like, okay, I guess that's good, but I don't know how I feel about that. Anywho, so those are my 3 people. They there, but they're not really there. Like, it's COVID. I'm not really meeting nobody. Like, I haven't even met that one either. Like, I'm real weird with that. Okay, now, guys, let us talk about I need to add in workouts, you guys. Now, who else is on a diet out here? Not a diet. We don't call them diets. Lifestyle change, and who needs to do a reboot? I need to do a reboot, and I need a real plan. So I have to, Squat-tober, it can't just be it. Like, when I say I need to do 2 to 3 days of workout, I need to do, like, real life workout. I need to do real life workout. Like, I need to do a real workout. Yanni said, me. Right? Like, Yanni is with me. What? Try POF for fun and laughs and maybe a new friend. Girl, that's what I was on and I shut it down. In one day I had over 100 messages. I was overwhelmed. I don't have time for it. I need to learn my job. I gotta do Squattober. Girl, you gotta catch up. Today was 80 squat day. No, yes, an 80 squat day. But we already up there, girl. You better catch up. But that's not enough. Squattober is not going to be enough, you guys. I need to go back to doing Zumba, or I need to go and find some things on YouTube to do, or I need to go and join the gym. Like, I really do, because I know that people are, the 80-20 thing, where 20%. But for me, working out is very important, because I feel like, as you can see from those scale results I was telling y'all about, my weight, I hold on to water. And so without working out and sweating it out, I have a tendency to hold water. And that's not good. Okay, yeah, me too. I did it last. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot, Mo. It's a lot. And so that is one thing that needs to be done. I do have virtual Zumba until the end of December. I need to start doing it again. I need to start doing it. It's already something I'm paying for. And my cousin actually just asked me yesterday if I wanted to join Planet Fitness with him and come to the gym 2 times a day with him. I don't know how comfortable I am with going to the gym, y'all, because of COVID. And I don't know how clean the sanitization situation is. And I know I can bring my own, but I don't know how comfortable I am with that. I like to breathe. Although I think having like machines and elliptical and stuff would be nice, because I want to start strength training too. But I might have to just do it from home and do the Zoom at the same time. So let us also talk about what plan I think I'm going to do, which y'all let me know what you think. But I think I'm going to try it. So y'all know that I'm an avid faster anyway. But I think that normal fasting isn't necessarily like it works, but like I can eat a lot in my little time period. I'm actually considering, and I've been watching this girl. Her name is Rachel something with an S. Hold on. Oh, I'm there. Look, I'm live on there. Rachel Sharp, is it? Right. Her. And she does. This chick right here. My name is Rachel, and I am an intermittent alternate day faster. Look at her. She's an intermittent alternate day faster. You heard her. Intermittent alternate day faster. If you look at this, is what she looked like. This is what she started off. And I think she had lost 26 pounds already by this. You see her face, you see her body. Then now look at what she looks like now. Stop it. Look at her face. Come on, sis. Like, okay, I'm gonna need these kind of results. That being said, guys, I think that, what Yanni say? Is she thinking? I think that I'm going to try alternate day fasting. Thoughts? So alternate day fasting, if you don't know right now, I do intermittent fasting, which can be anywhere from 16 to 20 or more hours of fasting a day. And I usually stop eating after 8. And then whenever I start eating, it's usually 16 hours or more. I find that I can eat a lot within those hours. And that is my problem. It's not the intermittent fasting that's the problem. It's how much I eat. So before I heard about her with her alternate day fasting, I thought to myself, oh, maybe I will do, I was calling it So Mad, because I was going to do a snack in OMAD. And then I was like, then I heard about 2 Mad, where you do 2 meals a day. But the problem is when I eat, I still eat a lot. So with alternate day fasting, what you would do is you actually don't eat at all on one day. And then, so you basically fast for 36 hours and then you eat the next day and you alternate that way. So the schedule I'm thinking of doing is alternate day fasting, which is not eating on Monday. and then eating on Tuesday. Not eating on Wednesday, eating on Thursday, not eating on Friday, and then I'm actually going to eat on Saturday and Sunday because I don't want to keep switching the weeks up, because then if I have to start, then I have to switch to Monday and such like that. So I just want to keep a constant schedule so I don't have to think about it too much. So I just alternate fasting Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and every other day would be an eat day. Now, I think Rachel eats like, well, I don't know what she eats now, but I know in the beginning she has said she ate like 8:30 to 8 or 8 to 8 on her eating days, but I do not see myself eating breakfast. When I say I'm not a breakfast person, I mean I'm not a breakfast person. Wait. I have a question, sorry. It could definitely be something to try and see how you, right, like it's not a definite. It's like, let's do this together. Well, not together, but like I'm actually maybe considering doing a daily check-in with you guys really quick every day to see how I'm doing. Starting tomorrow, but because I don't know if I don't feel like it's working for me, and I already weigh in Monday anyway. So but I want to give it a full like 3 weeks. So like starting the 12th and not end until the 31st, like for real. So you'll have juices. No, Yanni, it's not juices, nothing. Like I'll be fasting that whole day with just water. Like I'll drink water like I'm doing a normal fast. There will be no juices. There will be nothing. Just water. And I'm thinking about like doing, like I'm probably going to do, I see. Okay. So I'm probably going to do nothing for like most of the day. And I do think I want to incorporate some kind of, what's that called? What the hell am I saying? Some kind of lemon water throughout the day, but not early, because I still think lemon water breaks the fast. But the way the day that Rachel was saying it, it seems like she actually allows herself to have 500 calories on her alternate fasting days. I don't want to do that, but I will consider having like a lemon water or apple cider vinegar in my water on my non-fasting days, on my fasting days. Okay. So then so for the eating days, this is where it becomes problematic, because on the eating days, I also don't want to get carried away on the eating days, because I don't want it to turn into don't eat and then it becomes some kind of weird eating disorder where you don't eat and then you binge on everything in the world, and you don't eat and then you binge on everything. I don't want to do that. So what I think I'm going to do is figure out my basal metabolic rate. And this is like where you estimate the basic metabolic rate, the amount of energy expenditure while at rest, basically what your body would burn on its own. And I don't know that I want to eat over that, or I want to eat between that. Like I don't want to go over that. I actually want to do it for somebody who's a smaller body than me, so I can eat for somebody who's less than me, if that makes sense. So I want to do this calculator and see what that is. Let's fill it out. I actually remember how old I am, which is not normal for me. Let's say 5'6". I'm 5'5.25", but I'll just say 5'6". And as of this morning, that's what it said. So it says my basal metabolic rate is 1,975. That's for somebody. Well, actually, if I'm sedentary with no exercise at all, it's 2,370. If I exercise 1 to 3 times a week, it's 2,716. But I'm going to do it for somebody who is, let's say, 250 pounds. So for me, on those days, I don't want to go over, I'm going to go with this number, 1,826 calories, which I think is a lot, okay, in one day. But if I work out, I could have up to like, say, 2,500, because you're working out more and you're burning more, and I'm not trying to die, okay? Yeah. But also with that, I would like to do a calorie counter. So for a calorie counter, female, 5'6", and somebody who's 250 with, let's say, exercise 1 to 3 times a week. Maintain weight, 25-10. mild weight. So 2,500. Let's just say I would like to keep my calories between 1,800. Let me write this down. 1,800 and 2,500 per day. I'm not trying to go. Now, I'm not a type of person that's going to like count everything. But if it comes in a box, which I'll try to avoid, I will look at it and kind of get a general sense. Like, I'm not going to write everything down. I don't want to write it down. But I'm going to be mindful. Like, if I open a bag of salad, I might look at it and be like, okay, this bag of salad I'm about to eat is 600 calories if you eat the whole thing with the packs of stuff that's in it. This grilled chicken I just made might be 200 calories. Like, I'll keep a running total because, to be honest, I honestly don't think I'm going to be able to eat breakfast. So I think I will be doing alternate day fasting and then 2 meals a day, possibly with a snack. Like, on the days that I'm eating, I'm still not going to eat early in the morning unless my body feels like I need to eat early in the morning. I doubt it because I'm so used to it. I think I'm just going to do 2 meals a day on that day, and it'll be a moderate lunch and dinner. Yanni says, yeah, don't overeat or don't undereat. The mindfulness is key. Right. That is where I eventually want to get to, where I am intuitively eating, like where I would know like you're full, or don't eat now because you're not, or not say like on the days I can eat, I don't want to be like, oh, I have to fast until this time. I just want to get my 36 hours in, and then whenever I'm hungry, I'm gonna eat. Like, and I'm gonna eat for satisfied, not till I'm over full or something like that. Yeah, so that's the plan. I don't know if it's gonna work, y'all, but I think I will be doing a check-in every day. Like, yeah, I might do like a quick check-in every day. This is how today went. It probably won't be long. It'll probably be like some quick, like, hey, I ate or I didn't eat, or I fell off, or everything seems good, or I feel fine, or I don't feel fine. Kind of check in and see how it goes. I don't want it to be nothing long, but I do think I want it just to keep myself accountable to what I'm doing. What are you guys' thoughts? Hey, Crystal, what's up? I was just telling them about my plan to do, because I had a lot of deaths. You'd have to watch it. It's like freaking me out. There are too many sick people around me, and I'm not trying to join them in the sickness. And I want to make sure it's actually working, because I think that I'm going to be doing alternate day fasting with 2 meals a day on the non-fasting days. Crystal says, hey. Yanni says, I think once you have those calories, you can also meal plan and meal prep, so you can look forward to eating what you have prepped. Yes. So, right. Even if I don't have to think about it like right away, like if I do like know that those are my calorie ranges, 1,800 to 2,500 in a day, then I know that if I buy stuff in advance, which I would like to do, I know I could probably pre-tell how much is in each thing. Because I've actually also thought about trying to eat the same thing for a whole week and seeing how my body reacts to it, being that I'm only eating like 4 days out of the week anyway. So like planning out buying these 3 or 4 salads, making this whatever, how many ounces of grilled chicken to put in it, because that's another thing I wanted to look up with you guys was the, what is that thing called where it tells you how much of everything you're supposed to eat? What is the food pyramid? Okay, so it says you're supposed to have fats. Oh, this is that one. This is old school. Basically, I'm gonna focus on the vegetable and fruit situation on this chart. So it says you're supposed to have 3 to 5 servings of fruit. Is there a better way to do this? And then 2 to 4 servings of fruit and 3 to 5 servings of vegetables. But what does that consist of? What is a serving of fruit? Like, what is a serving? Like the serving size. That's what I'm saying. U.S. dietary guidelines is worth pointing out no longer uses grams or servings to define how much produce people should eat. They recommend 1.5 to 2 cups of fruit. Okay, let me write that down because that's the other thing. I want to make sure that I'm also getting enough food in that day. So I don't want to undereat, like you were saying, Yanni. I don't want to do that. And produce how much was it? 1.5 to 2 cups of fruit and 2 to 2.5 cups of vegetable, depending on the gender and the age. Yeah. So in my mind, like in my mind, you just a salad. Ooh, okay. A salad in one of those bags, y'all know the bag salad, that's more than 2 cups of vegetables. So if I'm eating all of it, then, oh wait, I missed something. And then I should be getting my dosage for probably both days. And then I'll just have to figure out, like, I'll have to eat fruits. I'm thinking the fruit I'm eating, I'll eat towards the morning because I don't think eating fruit at night is the best option either. And eating times. Let's talk about eating time, but let me read the comments first. Please go away. um, Crystal says, I was thinking about trying the diet that matches your blood type. Oh my. I have thought about that. Yeah, I'm not doing it because, oh, Yanni, that's exactly why I'm not doing it. I said, right, Tara, Crystal. I heard that out there too. Mine is pure vegetarian, and so is mine. I think I'm A negative, and mine was all vegetarian, and I'm not finna do it. I like meat. Uh, Hi, Margot. What up? We talking about weight loss. um, Margot's my off-screen weight loss partner. um, Yeah, mine says vegetarian, and I'm really not gonna do it. I just can't see it. I wish it had said like pescatarian. I would be down to try that with some fish. Vegetarian, no. Like Margot does vegetarian thing, and I think even she's about to add some fish back. So I just can't. I don't think that's for me. Crystal, what is your blood type? Do you know what you would be doing with your blood type? What diet would be prescribed for you? So yeah, guys. So I'm thinking about doing the alternate day fasting with 1,800 to 2,500 calories that I just looked up, you guys, and then making sure I get 1.5 to 2 cups of fruit, or double that since I'm missing one day, and 2 to 2.5 veggies, cups of vegetables. So I'm missing and double that, missing that. The question now is, what time will I eat? So I'm thinking that I will, let's say, 36 hours from when I stopped eating today. Technically, I was done eating. But I think I want the latest for me to eat is 8 because I should do 7. I don't know why I keep pressing that. So what is 36 hours from 7? Is that like just 7 at another time? Yo, I don't want to do the math right now. Stop it. Root. Well, let me type. Okay, so let's say I start tonight. There's more missing things. Hold on, please. Let's start. Let's say my start date is October. What's it today? The 10th? No, it's the 11th. Jesus, how is it the 11th already? So October 11th, 2020. Today, starting at, let's say, 7 p.m., 1900 hours. Let's say I stop eating, although I think I'm pretty much done now. But we're just trying to figure out. And I want to, I don't understand this stupid calculator. 36 hours from now. Is that what I do? Okay, so if I'm gonna get back to the comments. So let me read my comments first. Okay, because she's A positive. It's fruits, veggies, tofu, seafood, turkey, whole grains, but to avoid meat. Oh, you got the same thing. I ain't doing that. Wait, if somebody else is the same thing, why is my cousin calling me? Y'all, this is really live TV. Hello.
Don't run from me, friend. Wait, hold on, John.
You called me and you put me on hold. Okay, well, moving on. Okay, so yeah, that's funny. That sounds a lot like mine, but I thought I was A negative. So yeah, I'm not doing that. 4 hours before bedtime. Margot was saying it's best to choose 4 hours before bedtime. So like 7 o'clock. Yeah. 8, 9, 10, 10, 11. It's 11 o'clock. I'd have to go to bed at 11 o'clock. Maybe I need to start a little earlier. Limited amounts of chicken and turkey. Yeah, they tried it. Oh, at least you got chicken and turkey. I don't think I got anything. Yanni said the blood type diet also shares with exercise are good. Oh, maybe. I think I have, yes, because I was supposed to do yoga. And I was like, of all the things, you want me to do yoga? Although lately I've been thinking yoga might be a good idea. But yeah, I had to do yoga, Yanni. I'm like, I can't even bend. But maybe I should do that because maybe I should be able to bend. Pinterest may have a fitness calendar. Okay, Jerica. I'm gonna have to check that out. I'm looking now, Yanni. Sheesh. Okay. Yeah. So let's just say my start time was my stop time of eating was 7 p.m. Which according to Margot is wrong because if I go to bed around like 10 and 9, 9, 8, 8, 7, 76, let's make that 6 o'clock. So let's say I stop eating at 6 p.m. because that would make it about 4 hours before bedtime, which is Yanni's tip, and Yanni goes to a doctor. So let's go with her. 1800, calculate, and I want 30 hours. Okay, so if I stopped eating at 6 p.m. today, 36 hours would be starting eating at Tuesday at 6 a.m. So ain't nobody flipping eating at 6 a.m. in the morning. But basically it would work out because Monday was my non-fasting day. Tuesday would be my eating day. Wednesday is my fasting. I'm sorry, Monday is my fasting day. Tuesday is my eating day. Wednesday is my fasting day. Thursday is my eating day. Friday is my fasting day. Saturday and Sunday are eating days. So I'm going back to 7. But basically, it's just the next time of the next eating day in the morning. So if I stop eating at 7 tonight, then I would eat again at 7 a.m. on Tuesday. That's a lot. It don't seem hard. I think I can do this. But I'm not going to do this if it's not going to work. So I really want to put in a good 3 weeks and I want to be diligent and I want to be on it. I want to eat the salads. I want to eat the fruit. I want to eat the chicken and all the jazz. I even want to eat real food. Like when they cook food, there's no way I feel like if I'm being really, really decently good without the snacks, the chips, all that crap, that I'm going to overeat 2,500 calories. Now, if I start eating out and stuff like that, there's where the problem comes in. But I'm interested to try this. So you guys, I'm going to try it. I'm going to start tomorrow. There's no thing like we might as well start technically starting today at whenever I stop eating, which might be 6 or 7 or 8. Because I ain't going to eat at 8 o'clock in the morning. Well, maybe I will. Maybe I'll be that hungry on Tuesday when I'm like, yo, I need to eat some. But I'm going to drop a quick live video every day. I don't know if it's going to be live. Maybe just a quick video because y'all know my lives can get out of control. A quick video checking in. Like, this is what happened. This is how I'm feeling. Boom. It'll probably be short. But yeah, guys, that's what I'm thinking about doing because there's too much death happening, too many sick people around me. I don't want to be one of them. I'm hoping for, I'm hoping that by the end of the month, if I'm at 283 now, I'm weird because I just worked out this morning, so the number might change because like I tell y'all, if I don't sweat out this water. So we'll see what it says Monday. I'm hoping for at least 2 pounds per week. So at the end of 3 weeks, we'll say the goal is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, to 6 pounds by the end of the month. And I'm going to try, guys. But yeah, Crystal, I can't do that one. I did look it up a long time ago, and I didn't want to do yoga at that time. I'm not opposed to yoga right now, but I didn't want to do yoga at that time. And I definitely did not want to do a vegetarian. I am still opposed to being a vegetarian. I just want meat. It doesn't even have to be like red meat. I'm good with turkey. I'm good with fish. Good with lean meats, chicken, all that. No. So that's my plan. What you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Y'all heard my whole life love updates. I think that's all I had to share. And my plans are what you guys doing? What's your plans for the weight loss? What's your plans to keep healthy? Or what's going on in your world? Fitness calendar. Jericho, what's a fitness? What do you mean by a fitness calendar? Fitness calendar. Is that just somewhere where you write down what you do? Okay. Fitness calendar. Is this what you mean? Like it's a calendar that tells you what you're doing for that day? Is that a fitness calendar? Wait, okay, hold on, I got good things coming in. Is that where you like look and they tell you it's leg day? Wait, it was easier to see the other place. It's like aim for 3 to 5 workouts, leg day, 30 minutes, beginner gym workout, beginner arm workout, cardio, core. Is that a fitness calendar? Because I don't even think I've heard of it like that. Let me find out. Somebody could just tell me what to do. You write that down. $10-week, no gym. I don't want to log in. 10-week, no gym home workout. Monday, 15 squats, 30 planks, 25 push-ups, 10 jumping jacks, 25 lunges, 25 walks, 35 sit-ups, 20 butt kicks, and 10 push-ups. Wait a minute. I might have to do this. Let me find out. I'm gonna have to get on my Pinterest. I like my Pinterest on my phone, so I'm gonna have to get on my phone. Let me write Pinterest down because I keep pressing the button and it keeps going back. Okay, let me read the comments. Okay. Yes, I do know Margot's plan, and it's been working for her. So more power to you. Margot's more on a vegetarian plan. And she spaced out her meals like 5 hours, no snacking. I think she stops eating at 5 or something like that. But it was working for her. And I think she said she's adding some fish. Whoa, I'm trying to say 2 things. Some fish back into her diet as well. Jerica got a job offer waiting for references. Go, Jerica. Go, Jerica. Get that. Good luck, girl. Get that job. Get that job. Report back, please. Report back. Okay, fitness calendar. Yes, every day you do different exercises. I'm going to have to Google that. Not Google it. I'm going to have to get on my Pinterest and do that. Because sometimes, y'all, for real, after working, it's a lot. Like, I'm busy all day. And sometimes it'd be nice to just be like, all right, something written down, and I'm just going to get those done, and that's it. Not over excessive, especially with this alternate day fasting. I ain't trying to over excess nothing. So that was a yes. Those are fitness calendars. This says 2 plant-based meals. Oh, here she's giving us the breakdown. 2 plant-based meals, maybe adding seafood 2 pounds per week. First meal 9 a.m. Next meal between 4 and 5. So she pretty much does a 2-MAD diet without knowing it. She's pretty much intermittent fasting with 2-MAD. Okay. And it's been working for her. And she does no snacks. Correction. She does no snacks. And send me that calendar. I will do it with you. Okay, awesome. So I will send you the calendar. Which one? The one with the lady on it with that Monday through Friday, or the actual calendar? There's an actual calendar with the cardio and the core and blah blah blah. But I kind of like the calendar because it lets you choose what you want to do. Unless this is for anytime fitness, but I would just choose what I want to do for cardio and core and whatnot. But when I find some good ones, I'll send you some options. Well, yeah, guys, that is what I was doing. Those are my updates on life, love, work, all the jazz, and really the health plan. I gotta get my ish together, y'all. I didn't hit over 280 as of this morning. Like, no, I hit over 80 as of the Tuesday, which didn't make no sense to me. But it just kept climbing because of all the bad news. And what I will not go back to is that 300 and nearly freaking 30, 40 pounds that I was in the past. I'm not doing it. So let us say a prayer and hope for the best, because I'm about to check in every day. Like an addict, y'all have always been my motivation. If I know I got to check in, I plan on doing the right thing. Yeah, that's it, guys. That is my updates. Thank you for sharing all y'all information with me. Crystal, let me know if you're trying that blood type thing, or I'm sure you'll probably do something on your channel about it if you are going to do it. I'm interested to hear how it's going for you if you do choose to do it. Oh, I was like, no, I'm not wet. Margot said, no, I'm not getting back to that 3. You damn right. That was a lot to be carrying around. And we have to get to our 199. Yes, our goal for 2021 is to get into them wonderlands, okay? One pay period. Girl, I'm what? Girl, I want to try to 2 weeks during one pay period. Okay. Whatever you try, Crystal, I'm about to hear. I'm ready to hear it. Let's see how it goes. You will definitely be hearing from me every day starting tomorrow on how they're going. I'm going to try to make these videos 5 minutes or less, so we ain't up here all day. Well, I'm not going to do it live, or else y'all know we get the chatting and it ain't no good. But I'll probably upload a quick straight to YouTube video. I'll be like, blah, 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 boop, 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 upload. That's how the day went, because I'm sure it'll get boring after a while just hearing about. But I really want to see how it goes. Like, I'm probably going to do a video every day, like showing you guys exactly what I'm eating for that day and whatnot. So and then we'll do the weigh-ins like normal on Mondays, and hopefully that weight keeps coming down. I'm not going to stress myself about it the first week, because that'll be my body adjusting, but I'm hoping by the 31st week I'm seeing some results. Okay. But that's all I have for you guys. Y'all are always so lovely listening to me, sharing with me. I do appreciate you guys, as you really do know. I'm not just saying that for fun. Y'all keep me on the straight and narrow. But I am going to go and make sure my dad eats something, because everything he eats ain't staying down. And so he's like, I don't want to eat. But he's hungry, but he don't want to eat nothing. So it's weird. But thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, in order to be great, you have to be grateful. Have a wonderful, blessed Sunday. Tomorrow is Monday, and y'all make it a great week. Bye.